F11.
Nope, don't.
Sorry.
Don't do it.
This is
What up, everybody? We're back again, and we are going to take on this little friendly guy. Epic music timing. Right there.
Ooh, nice. Nice camera angle. It's look good.
Malvara is going to... he's not a happy camper, and we're going to find out tomorrow in our update why that is. He went through a rough patch. Well, but yeah, so we noticed everybody wanted to see some PvE yesterday, so we have set up the first boss encounter, Malvara, and we'll be getting into kind of how that works, why it's fun, and why you're going to get punched in the mouth sometimes and bad things happen. Today, I am leaning into the James, you put yourself in the game. You're the barbarian. I'm playing Brock. And who are you playing?
I'm playing Ulwazi, the pyromancer, because he's the best character. I mean, maybe other than Calvio.
I'm going to be Kyrena, the sort of paladin character. Yeah, just like, some good defensive abilities because bosses are mean.
Yeah, she's got some cool stuff going on. The Lioness of Stormwrath. Look at that grizzled war face. That is not somebody you want to mess with. Does not look happy. Okay, all right. So we've already went through this setup, but, real quickly, I think we can go over a couple of things that Malvara is going to be doing. In general, his abilities, but the bosses roll dice just like we do on their turn. And for singles, doubles, and triples, they have their abilities. The big thing with Malvara is he's got these Fire Blast tokens, and they're going to be handed out based off initiative. And he also gets some bonus attack die for his next turn when he rolls singles that are, depending on how many of these tokens are out, he gets extra. And then his doubles is this chain whip die that we get that will force our movement, and we'll explain in a second why that's really, really bad. And then we just don't want that to happen. Rising Inferno is bad. Everything that could be worse gets worse when that triggers. Malvara is a very special boss. He has no movement, and so he stays anchored here in the middle, and his Hellfire panels will spin around the arena, and that's something that we're going to have to deal with and avoid. He also has more Hellfire panels that we might have to deal with, so that's just part of this environmental thing that's going on.
I think we'll be fine. I don't think those are going to show up today.
Sure. And then there is a thing, so you'll notice his range is 3, and so if at any point we'll explain how the targeting system works in more detail as we're playing. But if all of us were out of range on his turn, every boss is going to have this no targets in range qualifier. And so if that happens, bad stuff happens. In most cases with most bosses, you'd prefer to have somebody in range to take the hit. If not, again, bad stuff happens. So we get to enter the arena here on this first row. Like essentially we've come out of the champions cell room, prison room, as they would have it, and we can start on any of these spaces there. Now, starting with Malvara, one of us has to take a chain whip die, and one of us has to take a Fire Blast token. And so the way the Fire Blast token works is if whoever has that token on them, it's kind of like a debuff, and if they're ever adjacent to another champion, then it would explode, and it would do the damage indicated on the Fire Blast damage track. As you can see, it can increase, which is bad. for us. Good for Malvara. And in the case that, like, just for as an example, if Kyrena had it and dumb old Yawazi walked over there and said, "Hey, Vrian," so it's going to do the damage to both characters and any characters that happen to be adjacent at that time. So it can explode, and it's going to hit all around adjacent wise to that character. So you're probably saying to yourself, well, no problem, James. Just don't get beside other people. Well, it just so has it that these chain whip die, this replicates Malvara's chain. Oh gosh, too much zoomy. These hooks and chains that he has. And so he is going to put these into our active dice pool. And then when we roll our standard attack, if these activate, oh no, then we are forced to use all of our movement speed that we have to move to near the closest champion. Now, if in case of, like, say, Vrock here has 3, and let's say, Yawazi's here and here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Kyrena is further away. I would be forced to go 1, 2, 3. I have to end my movement. Now I have the choice. I can be where I want to around Yawazi, but I have to move towards him. And in the case that it's a tie, then I get, oh gosh, he fell over. He falls over a lot. But look, he can do a handstand. But if in the case that I was closer to Kyrena, I would have to move toward her, which then would go boom boom on the fire blast tokens. So we're gonna have to try to manage that, all the while that this panel in between each round is going to be rotating around the board. And as you can see, if we're ever in that, we come check the damage here on the Hellfire damage track, and we have to take that much damage as well. And as you can see, there's a spot that looks real special-like right there, and we'll let you see what happens when those mechanics kick in.
So I'm going to start over here, not next to anybody with this thing.
I think I was actually going to volunteer to take the Fire Blast panel because
do you want it?
Yeah, because I'm the only ranged character, and you guys are both melee. So that way you guys can, stand shoulder to shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Here, Dan, since you seem like you wanted something, why don't you take the chain whip die?
Sure. I love dice. Dice are great, right?
Absolutely.
Like that's what Reflect taught me yesterday.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, the Fire Blast adjacency is based off the hex. So adjacent hexes.
It kind of spills over to point at that.
Yeah. So yeah, if this explodes, if someone triggers it to explode, it is gonna do the damage to anyone in those surrounding tiles. Mm-hmm. Boom is bad. Okay. The other thing that you didn't see yesterday that we will be doing now is we have the ability to talk about what cards we're gonna play. Because in PvE mode, our PvE cards have abilities that could help our teammates. So in this case, my Hide Cloak on Vrock, I can give the next champion 1 temporary attack die to their active dice pool. Now that only triggers if someone actually follows me in the order. If everybody else, if the other 2 teammates here in this case both played their 1s, there's no champions to follow me, so it would not activate. So we're going to want to talk about that and decide, the different things we want to try to do to maximize our movements here. Ooh, I could play my 5 right out of the gate and remove a die or token from anyone, so I could just get that Fire Blast token out of here. But I may want to hold on to that till later. When things are getting a little hairier. I don't know. Yeah,
It is good, though, because Malvara's singles ability gets stronger the more Fire Blast tokens there are.
Sure is. That is a thing.
A bad idea.
Well, one of the other things you'll notice is we all start with 100 health in PvE, unlike PvP where we have 150. So, I think we're...
The boss starts with 150 health per player.
Right. So the Malvara here is at the old 450 mark. So we get to deal with that funness. And last but not least, in case there is anybody needs a refresher on this, We have the speed deck and the attack deck of the boss. The speed deck is generic across all bosses. So that's gives a shuffle. We'll flip it over, and we'll get to see when the boss goes. After we reveal our initiative cards for the round. So we don't get to see what the boss does until it's the boss's turn. But when it is the boss's turn, then we get to flip over and see what their actions are. You're going to see a couple things. You're going to see the name of the card. You're going to see who it's targeting, and you're going to see what it does. In this case, every boss has a Surge of Power. Surge of Power is like the reset mechanic in the boss deck. And so anytime that comes out, you'll take, after that round in the cleanup phase, you'll take all the cards back, shuffle them back up, and that goes for the speed deck as well. On bosses like, say, the Terror of the Everwood, it's exceptionally bad because he may have added a bunch of rage cards to his discard deck, so his hand gets like real nasty. But in this case, Malvara is just going to pull us all adjacent to him with his chains and his hooks, and he's going to hit all of us. So that's a really bad one to start with. And if you've played Pandemic, you'll notice that these typically happen at the worst time because they're going to reset the deck and could possibly just hit us again. All right, what have I missed?
I think that's it. Bad times for all.
Yeah.
Can you exile a card off of your own turn?
That depends on the card. Some of them are, like, mostly the offensive abilities happen during your turn, but then your defensive exile abilities can be used in a reaction to someone else's turn or to the monster's turn.
So a lot of them will kind of give you a hint toward when they're actually able to be activated.
Yeah.
Because like this one says, during your turn to activate charge ability. Exile this card to lower damage received by an amount equal to your current blood energy. So you would have to be receiving damage, which you don't typically do on your turn, unless,
That happens,
like Ben, who reflected himself yesterday. He could have been like, all right.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to play a 2. Okay. And so I can start throwing some Ignite dice onto Malvara.
I think I am going to play... I'm going to play my 3 just so that I can get a bleed die in his hand as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I'm going to do a 4 so I can get some sweet blessed ground out.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I like it. All right, so we've all chosen ours. So this the boss speed card gets drawn. Of course.
We shuffled
that, right?
Shuffle it, please.
Shuffled like a million times.
Yeah.
I really, really, really hope his extra panel doesn't come out right away because we're all across from that panel.
Oh boy! All right.
Well, he's first, so
well, let's see what happens.
Surge of Power. We shuffled it. I know it.
All right. Here we go, dying.
All right.
Okay. So what that means. So he's acting right now, so he's going to target all champions in range. Luckily, he's got a range of 3, but before he attacks, he's going to pull every champion adjacent to Malvara, and we can choose any spot around him to go sit. So I think the key things to worry about are this fire panel over there and the fire blast token on me.
Okay,
so who are you going to hit?
I'll tell you what, I'll jump in the fire. Okay, I'll jump in the fire. And then that way you can go there and we don't set the token off.
You should go to the other panel of the fire if we're going to do it.
Because
that might hit you again when it rotates.
That'll be at the end of the round, though.
Yeah, I can move. I'm gonna move on my turn. So.
I just had one alternate pitch was to maybe just activate this. Like, James, you don't get hit by the fire blast. I activate this, and that way we just 10 damage. That's all. Just
sure.
I guess it's the same, right? I'm taking 10 damage.
Yeah.
And then we get rid of the token.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, who wants it? Not both of you, obviously.
That's fine. Just bring it over here.
Okay. All right.
That's fine.
Sorry, Brock. Boop. Okay. So Brock and me, we're both going to take 10 damage to start the game.
That's less than good.
You guys are murdering it.
Sweet. Hey, well, look, we got him surrounded. Just surrounded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So now he attacks.
Don't turn your back on me, Scar.
Everybody.
All right, so he gets 3 attack die. Oh, and actually, more than 3 attack die. I had a lightning bolt on my ability, which gives him an ignite die.
Oh yeah, and I had a lightning bolt as well that gives him a bleed die. So
there we go.
Mr. Malvari.
The tides are already turning. All right,
close, buddy.
Here he goes.
Yeah, that's a 3.
Okay. All right, so he's going to take 6 damage from the 3 on the bleed die and the 3 on the ignite die. So There we go. It's already looking up. And then he's going to do 8 damage to all of us. And he is going to give the fastest initiative champion a Fire Blast token, which is
one of you, which is
next
to each other.
Oh no! So I'm the fastest initiative. So he gives me a Fire Blast token, which then immediately blows up onto. And so James and I, we take another 10 damage.
All right, yeah. So you go down from 82 to 72.
Cool, great.
Yeah, and then what else? James, you gain 3 blood energy.
Sure do. I've got it over here. I grabbed the wrong token.
The one nice thing about that Fire Blast token blowing up like that, though, is if it didn't blow up, he would have gained, or he gains 1 bonus attack die for every champion with at least 1 Fire Blast token. But we have done such a great job of removing these Fire Blast tokens that he's not going to gain any extra dice. So.
Yeah, we did a nice job of that.
I'm not going to let him have a single Fire Blast token.
I just like it to be known that my strategy of going into the fire would have preserved me 10 health. It wouldn't have set that off.
That's true, but...
So your choices matter is what I'm saying, people. Your choices matter. And then you can tell your teammates after their strategy doesn't work that it's their fault that you die.
Well, just remember this one. Next turn, he doesn't have any bonus dice, because that... he could have had a bunch of bonus dice. All right. Anyway, and then I think it's my turn. So I'm gonna roll my dice, and I'm gonna try to do some damage and turn the tides here. Uh-oh. Lost the die. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I got singles, which means I'm gonna give him another ignite die. So he is on fire. And then I rolled a 10. So I'm going to do 10 damage to him with my singles. Okay, you got that 10 damage. Yep. And then I'm going to run away. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. I'm good to go. And because I rolled singles, I get to take a blood energy or an attack die. And I'm going to take a blood energy because I think that's a smart beginning of the game move.
And also, you just like to melt yourself.
I do. That's great.
All right.
Oh,
that would have been
nice. Real close to a turn 1 ultimate.
Oh, look, I got 8. So look, here goes James with his horse crap rolls again. Let's give that a shuffle, and I'll bring myself to it. Oh, wow, let's shrink those down a little bit. They're just taking up a large amount of space. I'll bring 2 over here, and then I'm going to punch it for 8. I'll make my decision on this in a second. And then I think I'm going to move I'm going to move 1 right here, just so that when that panel rotates next turn, I'm melee. I don't need to go too far at the moment. So, Dan, did you already move him down 8 from my punch?
Yeah, you got him.
And then on my dubs, you know what? Let's... Ooh. I can just... Actually, I can do another 4 damage to him with my cleave. Nope, you know what? Bypass. Gonna go down to singles. Give him another bleed die.
Look at all those dice.
And then because I went down to singles, I will choose to take a temporary attack die next turn.
Nice.
And then my choices here are improved form. Once per turn, I may reroll 1s. When you outmaneuver when an enemy attacks you, they take 2 damage for every initiative card in your hand. But it attacking me is pretty random at this point. I can't control that. So you know what? I'm just going to go with 1 placing of 1s. All right, Dan.
Cool. So I immediately place my Blessed Ground, which is a lovely little token here. Basically, while it's out, anyone who attacks from it, that's any of our champions, gets to add a temporary attack die into their incoming dice pool. So the next time they attack, after that, they'll have a little bit bonus. But I might not even get to use this. So I've got this force movement die. So we'll see. And it activates.
I think that's okay though, because you can just take one step closer to Vrock and be in that on that blessed ground.
That worked out.
Yeah.
And then the die clears because I did the thing. Woo!
What's happening?
I was just spinning it. Sorry, I was having a little fun. So yeah, then I got a pretty solid singles here. So I got 15 damage. So yeah, I'm gonna hit Malvara for 15. So that takes me down to 11. Over there, 411. We're almost at 400.
He's almost dead.
And then my singles ability is Aura of Blinding. So what I get to do is I get to gain one of these Radiance tokens. And then I get a temporary attack die. And then I'll roll it. And that's a 4. So then it goes on top of this token. Now, if I already had a token, I could choose to re-roll that die instead of gaining an additional one. But now, anytime I am attacked, I can choose to expend one of these tokens with the die on it to return the sum of all face values of dice on Radiance token back as damage towards the attacker. So it's a nice little Thorns ability. But, I lose a token, and then next time, I don't have one to return damage. So it's kind of something you can either build up by getting all 3, or you can get rid of them as needed. Which we'll probably wind up doing a lot in this one. And I'll get a blood energy die as well, because who doesn't love blood energy? And that is my turn.
Cool.
All right. That's everybody.
That means this fire panel rotates.
Yep.
And then we go to the next turn. All right.
There we go.
That's it.
Oh, you had it. There you go.
Why am I drinking? I can't see anything. Okay. All right. Back to the cards.
Does anybody want 3 blood energy dice worth of energy?
I love 3 blood energy dice. I'll use it.
I mean, don't we want to give Vrock his D20? Come on.
That's fine too. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be going at 5, so we can decide after that. Just getting all my late cards out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a 6 so I can try to get my Pyroblast dice on my character as fast as possible.
Tell you what, I'll play my 2 and give somebody else a die after me. So you already heard some. You want 5? Okay, cool.
Yeah, 5, 6.
Attack or blood energy?
So Malvara's going at 6.
Sweet. Oh wait, nope. Take that back. So he did a surge of power last turn. So that one
so he
should go back in.
Get it all. So it gets reshuffled.
We got to shuffle this all back up. Yeah. So he might still go
at 1.
Yeah. 3.
Okay.
But he goes after me, so it'll be me, Malvara, then Dan, then you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Is it cool? We'll see. I don't know. Dan, you can go ahead and take your temporary attack die so you don't forget it. That's from me. From me to you. There you go.
Yeah. Homies help homies. All right. Well,
I wanted to really hopefully roll the unlock on that. Thought it would be cool, or the ultimate, but no. Okay. Well, I just got a big powerful punch here with dubs again. I could go down again. Okay. There's nothing in his hand that I want to knock out. Not on this boss. Okay, so I'm just going to hit him. I'm just going to hit him hard. Hit him hard. 15, 16. I got 19 damage right there.
Nice.
And then let's cleave him. Let's cleave him.
So
let's use the old cleave.
29.
29. Bam. Unfortunately, this clears. This goes away.
All right, and then I need to switch that out for the 300. Woo! Under 400.
All right, let's see what this dude does to us. He's got a pile of dice. Most are
All right,
ours.
here he goes. Hellfire rises. Oh, there we go. Add the secondary Hellfire panel across from the primary.
All right. Well, that's everybody. Except for James, you just happened to make it.
I was smart.
Okay.
I was smart. I was not in this.
I forget. Does that destroy your Blessed Ground token?
I think currently it does, yeah, because this can only exist.
On an empty space.
Sanctified space, yeah. And that's Hellfire.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 10 damage to both of us.
You guys are lucky that it was only at 10. It could.
That's true.
That's much worse.
Right.
So now, as you see, we now have 2 panels that will be rotating individually. You know, Dan, I'm going to recommend you get on the other side and we keep our meleeness across the panel from each other.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right.
You already take your 10 damage, Rock?
I took my 10 damage.
Oh, Rock doesn't need to. I did.
No. Oh, doubles time.
Okay. So, well, first, before he takes doubles, he's going to take 14 damage from all of our dice, which is that's pretty good. And just some passive dice. And then this Ignite dice that rolled an 8, that blows up and comes back to me. Okay, and then he's got doubles. So he's doing 3. So he's attacking. So this Hellfire card, he's attacking the player with the fastest initiative, which is Rock, right?
Hit me.
Yeah.
Yep,
all right.
Hit me.
So he's going to attack you with a Chain Whip. So he's going to add a forced movement die. Oh, actually, that doesn't hit you. That hits the person with the slowest initiative.
Yeah. So there's a couple things you got to check, right? It's this is telling you who he targets with his attack, and then this tells you whichever ability he triggered, who gets the thing. And in this case, it's 2 different people in this turn. So he's punching me for what'd you say? 12?
I think 10 damage.
10 if you can count. So I'm down 10.
And then I get that forced movement die.
You get that Chain Whip die.
That's right, Chain Whip.
One of the things y'all will notice is that we're going to call things like sometimes as we were play testing, it would have what we would call our play testing thing before we really applied theme. And it's hard to get those terminologies out of your head.
Chain Whip.
Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men. Hillary Duff. So now we've got another dice, or we got another Chain Whip die in play. So that's great.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's the end of his turn, though. So
all right,
I'm at 6. I think Dan, you're next.
Yep. So I get 2 blood energy dice to my active dice pool, but all blood energy I gain this round has to go to somebody else, not myself. So let's see what happens. Oh, I lost a die. It's gone forever.
Gone forever. Into the abyss.
Oh, and that's another 15 plus 3. That's singles again.
Wow.
Good singles, though.
Yeah, it's a great singles. 18 damage. So, yeah, I'm going to hit Malvara with that 18. So that's cool. And then I'm going to grab another Radiance die. And you know what? Rock, you're on your way to getting that lovely 20. So I'm going to boost your march a little bit. So you're going to get 8 more blood energy.
All right. Thank you, teammate.
Yeah. And then what else can I do here? I guess I get another Radiance token for singles. And then let's roll for that. Let's see what I can do. Hopefully he attacks me at some point so I can deal some damage. Oh,
oof.
Oh, great. And then I'm gonna take another blood energy die. I'm just racking them up.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dice, Dan.
You know what? I like it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, that's my turn. So go for it, Ben.
All right.
I'm not moving. I'm just staying there so it can pass over me.
Okay, so I've got, let's see. So I rolled 10. Oh, this is the second time in a row I've rolled 10. No arena experience for me. Plus that 5 for 15 damage. So, okay, so I'm going to do 15 damage to him, and that's singles. So more Ignite for him. and I have to move closer. So I'm gonna step next to Kyrena there. Okay. So yeah, 15 damage to him. I gain 4 blood energy, and then I get to gain a blood energy or an attack die, and I will gain another blood energy to try to get that engine going. And yeah, that's it for my turn.
On my turn, I didn't move. I should have moved to here.
Oh, sure.
Because I don't want to eat that fire.
Oh no, guys, we're all standing real close to each other. But that's
yeah. I mean, it's fine.
This won't go badly.
This is fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
All right.
All right. So cleanup. We rotate these panels. Now this gets wonky in TTS, but it's not that bad in person. Oh,
it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I attached them. It's fine.
Yeah. So hopefully he doesn't go before us and throw down.
Give any single one of us a Fire Blast.
Yeah, if any of us get a Fire Blast token, we all get hit with a Fire Blast token. That's
great.
Well, in that instance,
I might want to play. Somebody needs to play a 1. Everybody play your 1.
Yeah.
By the way, if Malvara ties us, the boss always breaks ties with champions. So he does. If we all play our 1 and he plays his 1, he laughs at us and gives us all the bad stuff anyway. So,
is anyone going after 2? Because I can give you a blood energy die.
I'll go after 2 if I can get a blood energy die.
Yeah, I know you're working on it over there.
All right, here I go. I'll go at 4.
This will not blow up in our face.
I'm just going to play a 1. I'm going to stick with the strategy of at least one of us getting out of there.
Yeah, I was going to play a 1 until Dan made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
I mean, we're all working on it. So
yeah.
Okay, let's see when we've all committed. So let's flip this over. He's going last.
Oh, look at that. We're fine.
Nothing to worry about there. Okay,
right.
So I'm first. I'll roll. I've only got my lame dice to roll. Lame little 3. Oh, look at me rolling a 7.
More arena experience for you.
Oh, experience.
You actually could. You can re-roll that 1 if you want to.
Ooh, and I should.
Or get that arena experience card.
Nope. Re-rolling. That's what it's here for. Roll that baby up. Let's go.
There you go.
Because if it would have hit a 3, I would have got my ult.
Oh yeah. Good call.
That's really awesome. But I'll take 12. 12's better. Okay, my range is 2, so I can hit him from where I'm at. But where should
Should
I run across to the other side?
And just take the 10 damage?
Take the 10 damage, but then it potentially has less if he applies bad stuff to us. We got to get... You know what? I'm going to do it because we've got to get on the opposite side of this thing as melee or it's going to be bad. So
that does make sense.
Let me hit him for the 12, and I'll go 1, 2, 3 movement to there.
Okay, so you're going down to 52.
Yeah. 52. Plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty. This is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine. All right. That leaves Dan. You're up.
Oh golly, Ben, go ahead and grab your blood.
Oh wait, I had
nice.
I had doubles, so I should hit him for 6 more.
Nice.
Where's his health?
I got it. It's right here.
All right. Boom.
Boom.
All right. You got your blood energy die, Ben?
I sure do.
Gee willikers. Here we go.
So many dice.
And it's singles again.
Wow. That's pretty great.
Oh, okay. So that's let's see how much blood energy I get. I get 13 blood energy off of that. And then I'm gonna get a lovely 9. Oh gosh, 11 damage in singles. So I'm gonna get my final radiance token. So let's just roll that right now.
Here we go. Okay.
3.
Okay.
That's respectable.
We need him to hit you. That's what we need.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got that ability. Next turn, I can play it.
Oh, Dan does have the fastest initiative, so there's a good chance he'll get hit this
No,
turn.
it doesn't.
Never mind. I spoke too soon.
The big dumb barbarian has
Not
the fastest.
And then, you know what? I'm going to take another attack die just to hopefully...
just so you can get doubles for once.
Oh, it's going to be great. Oh, God.
All right. Is it my turn then, or are you?
Oh, I gotta deal damage.
Oh, for sure.
Sadly. So that's a lovely. What did I say that was? 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. So 29 goes down to 18. And then should I move? Probably.
You got to move a little bit so you're not.
If you don't, you're going to eat fire next round. Yeah,
I'm going to just go right there. That's a safe place.
You can let Yawazi deal with Yawazi later. That's his problem.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
All right. Here I go rolling. Uh-oh. All right.
Oof.
Okay. 14. That's 12. Oh, yeah, 14 blood energy.
Golly, that puts you at 18.
Yeah. All right. Next turn. It's going to happen. And that means that, and so for attack damage, I got a 9. So I finally under that 10. Going to get myself an experience card. Okay. And I'm doing 14 damage total because of that pyroblast die.
Okay. It's at 304.
Okay. And then for I did singles. So I'm going to give him my last ignite die. So he is on fire. He's very on fire. And let's see, what else do I need to do? Oh, and then I did damage to him. I'm going to step away. 1, 2, 3. And take 2 of these arena experience cards and choose one.
And nothing bad will happen on his turn.
Nothing bad. All right. I'm going to take catch my breath. So when I roll a 1, I gain 2 HP.
Nice.
Just a little boost to keep me alive.
Okay, let's see what old big boy is going to do here. Flip him over. Fletch for hooks. Give the 2 fastest champions a force move. We need to update that text. A chain whip. So that would be me and Dan. So 2 of us.
We all. Oh no, you're right. I lost mine. So yeah.
It's hard to see in all my dice. I just can't even see my player board anymore. It's just
all right, and he's going to be attacking the fastest initiative with his damage. So that's me. Oof. Right. So singles. So here comes the fire blast tokens. But it's like 4, 6, 8. He takes 11 damage from our things, from our stuff and things. Let's flip that over. So he's down into the 293. All right, good deal. And I get 4 blood energy on that. Thanks.
Nice.
So close. And all right, so he's going to punch me for 12 damage. No thanks. I'm down to 40. Hopefully I'm going to be alive to use that D20, And then we look at this card, give the fastest initiative champion a Fire Blast token. So I also get the Fire Blast token.
Yeah, I got you.
Are you already loading me up?
Yep.
And by the way, these do stack. So if I was to get another one, I would just have 2. And if it explodes, you apply it twice. You apply it 3 times. However many stacks of tokens you have.
No.
And then he gains 1 attack die because there's 1 player with a Fire Blast token. So next time he'll be rolling 4 attack dice.
So yeah, all of our dice are going to be they'll have the recessed icons. They won't have heat transfer stickers for the dice. Yeah. That's all of our dice are made that way. We don't like no sticker dice around these parts.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, so that was his turn on a 6. So now it's time to rotate all this junk and. I see you already loaded him up. So he got 1. The rest of that ability that I just stopped talking about was only one of us had a Fire Blast token. So now he gets 1. Okay.
All right.
Everybody's safe. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
So safe.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Except now I have a force movement die and a Fire Blast token. So there's that.
Is anyone going slower than a 3?
I could. I can make him taunt me so I can throw some damage back at him.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I'll do that.
I'm gonna juice myself up. Hopefully I'll punch hard this time. Oh yeah, I don't have to put that face down. Such a habit from playing PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my 1 will make him have to hit me if possible. So I just got to stay in his range.
Okay.
All right.
So
I played a 3.
3. You got a 1, 3, 6. All right, let's see what he's gonna do.
What's he gonna do?
Wow.
There's the 1.
No.
All right, and like you said, the boss beats the players in a tie. So sorry, Dan,
We'll see
you don't
what
go
happens.
first today.
Chain. Deal attack damage to all champions in range. Increase the fire blast and hellfire track by 1.
Uh-oh.
So let's bump those up. So all this stuff's now 20. So that's bad. And he's gonna. I think we're all in range, aren't we?
Yep. I am standing just far enough away.
Yep. And since he's attacking me with that ability, my thing is moot. Sorry, James. Whew. Single.
All right, so that's doubles.
Yeah.
So that's doubles and
4, 6, 8. He takes 11 damage.
there's a lot of damage to him through those. All right, he's doing and he's doing 15 damage to both of you guys.
Well, I'm gonna bounce some of that back at him. So
I got 3, so I'm gonna hit my. I got 20 blood damage now, so I'm gonna flip my token over and put it on my.
And I think he's also giving a chain whip die to the slowest initiative champion, which is that looks like Brock.
I'm gonna bounce him back 8 damage from my radiance tokens.
So that damage doesn't get prevented. He just also takes 8 damage.
That's correct.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I'll take my turn.
I think it's about to get hairy.
What a lovely day.
I have 2 force movement dice on me now. So
and the fire blast token.
And a token. And everything. And the bad part is now that I'm on cross, I'm going to have to go across this to set this off on y'all. So it could just be instant death.
I think you're probably dead, yeah.
Well, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so I got doubles. So all my extra dice are going to clear. Yeah, but let's go through this one at a time. So I got enough blood energy to hit my ult, I think. There.
Nice.
That's a total more than 7. So now I'm up here too. I'm going to flip my token over, and then I clear all these dice. And then I have my force movement, so
so this is interesting. So you won't be able to hit him if you move towards me.
Yeah, I have to use
you have to go
2, 3, 4. I have to cross through, take 20 damage to be able to hit this thing, and then I'd have to trigger another 20 damage from Vrock. So I'd have to take 40 damage if I want it. I'm going to go to you, Ben. I think that's what I have to do for the team's sake.
Well, the other thing that's good is because this wasn't a natural rolled ult. You've got the token, so this is where you can save your ult for later. I mean, you do waste all this damage, but that's part of Malvara's puzzle, right? Like sometimes you're gonna have to take one for the team here.
So I'm gonna use that double though to grab this Sacred Shield token, which is kind of fun. So basically, at any time, I can discard the token to reduce damage by half from an attack to any target within my range, or I could prevent them from gaining a token or die. So, for instance, in this, I could stop someone at range 1 from me from getting one of these Chain Whip dice or Fire Blast tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could just prevent half damage.
I can just stand next to you and just be like, please protect me.
Please shield me. Yeah. Shield me. Shield me. Shield maiden. Shield me.
And that's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna hang on to that ultimate for next time when it's
all right. It was such a weird turn, Dan. It was such a weird turn. You had a bunch of cool things happen, and then you got to do almost nothing.
All right. Well, I definitely rolled my ultimate here, or for blood energy.
Ooh,
so
dump it to crumpet.
Here we go. Okay. So no more blood energy.
Are we all up here? I don't think I've ever seen that happen where all 3 players.
Alton on the same turn.
Yeah, when you're just that good, I mean, like,
is that what it is?
It happens naturally. Yeah.
All right, so I've got 14 damage, and I'm going to use this Pyromaniac doubles or triples ability. So I get to add 2 d20s.
Wait, TV timeout. Is this 5 down here? Did you roll that too?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Okay. You have 17 base damage.
Okay, 17 base damage plus these d20s. So Come on,
Your
D20.
foes? You don't want to.
No, I'm gonna roll more.
Wow.
Ooh, 37. Wow. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the so the Pyromaniac ability. I can lose 10 HP to add an extra D20 to this attack, and I can do that up to 3 times. So I'm going to lose 30 HP
Whoa.
to add 3 more D20s.
Are you sure?
Teammate.
I know what I'm doing. So all right, I'm down to 34. Because then I get to add 3 more of these.
Yeah.
And I need to not re-roll.
Sure?
You guys just wait. He's gonna be dead.
Mathematically.
Oof, that is still a ton of damage.
Oh my gosh.
103.
Right. That's a lot of damage. I did take 30 damage to do that.
Let's just get rid of
Actually,
that.
it looks like 98. I'm having the computer add it up.
Flip it over. Oh, it was only 98?
Yeah.
All right. So he's down to 175 then.
Look at that.
All right. Hopefully
That was a big
got it.
hit. That was a big hit, Yawazi.
Right. And then all these D20s go away. Goodbye.
It's cool. You only like put yourself at the lowest health on the board, and if anybody hits you with a Fire Blast token, you're probably dead.
So dead,
But
yeah.
that's fine. That's your choice.
Hey,
I'm going to use that movement one. You're like, go away.
Yeah.
Light the fuse. Light the fuse
away
is
from
something
me.
Yawazi's definitely gonna, if he lives, is something he's gonna want to do in the future. We're having all 3 of those over there.
Yeah, I've rolled singles, and then my triples, so I haven't actually gotten the chance to do it, but that's on the to-do list. That's next.
That's on
Roll
the
some
to-do
doubles.
list. Am I next? I'm next.
Yeah.
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 And I get to add 2 temporary attack die to my active dice pool, and get my D20 because I have activated Fury. Add a D20, and Vrock gets to keep it. He gets to keep it, which is that's the fun part of the raging big dumb barbarian running around punching stuff with his D20. So I'm going to grab that, add it to this, and I'm going to cross my fingers that I get real lucky and neither one of those force moves go off. Come on. That sucks. All right, so this one goes away. Actually, I shouldn't have deleted it. Dan, add another one over there because I'm dumb and deleted
Okay,
it.
we can just copy and paste it.
Woo!
Okay, so I have 3 movement. Luckily, y'all backed up.
Look at us learning.
Yeah.
Great, but unfortunately, I still go 1, 2, 3. I'm still in range to deal
20.
all this damage. I do take 20 damage because of crossing this, but it does set us up for obvious future.
You're at 20 health.
Now I've held on to my card that lets me discard a dice or a token from any champion. So I'm going to definitely use that next round to hopefully, one of the 2 things. But what am I down to? I have exactly 20. Great.
20
So if this goes off, I die. Great.
What if that fire bus panel is going to move, though?
Yep. It's going to move and hit you.
Is it going to hit me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Wait, I could have went one. Wait, I could have moved here. That'll keep me alive, right?
Technically, I think I was closer.
No, those are actually the same distance from you.
Oh, we
those
were?
are both 2.
Oh, perfect.
Or I'm just saying, like,
Wait, give me time. Was I here or was I
yeah.
here?
No, you were here.
Here.
I was here. Okay, so yes. Wait, 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
3,
5,
4.
6. So I went the closest route. 1, 2.
Well, I was going to say this space and this space are both equidistant to Kyrena, so you've got a choice of where you want to end.
Oh, I was talking about if I went the other route. That's longer. So this was the path that I had to take. Okay, so we're good, ish.
You've got at least one more turn.
Cool. Let's see. My total here is 29, and I'm gonna bust him with the cleave again. Wait. Ooh, do I leave a bleed die on him so I can do damage after he's dead?
You activated your ult, so that overrided.
That's true.
No,
You don't get your cleave.
That's true. Dang it. All right. 29 is still solid.
Yeah.
So let's drop him down to 50, be 25, 4 more. Look at me doing my whatever math they call it, the kids now. All right. That was that's that.
Oh, we're not dead yet.
Well, it's gonna move now.
All right, Dan. Boom.
That's,
I got you.
Oh gosh, you got you.
That's another. Well, come on now. Oh, Kyrena's just hanging out under there. I don't want to go. Yep,
She's laying down. She's tired.
Yeah, she's dead tired.
Oh no!
What are you doing?
I was just trying to move Kyrena.
She's gone. She's lost.
Well, yep. Wait, I got her.
All right, got it now. All right. Woo! Thanks, TTS.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So where are we all health wise? Did you already lose your 20 health from that? Dan?
Yep.
Oh, so you were doing great, but now you're down here with the rest of us.
Yeah.
So I'm at 34. Exactly.
I'm definitely going to play my Feral Fury. It's a 5, but it does have a lightning bolt, so I'm going to be able to yeet this token. I'm going to definitely get rid of the token. It's on. I can do it for anybody, right? Yes, for anyone. So if I get rid of mine, it doesn't matter. We might waste a turn having to move toward each other, unless it makes me move into the fire.
I'm gonna play my card that gives me +2 movement to give me 6 movement, so I can get the hell out of here.
Do you have a forced movement die?
No, I don't. I activated it already.
I was thinking about that earlier. The only thing about that is if you add movement to yourself and you have a forced movement die, it can extend your movement. So you know, sometimes you're like, oh, I wouldn't have to get near someone. Oh, but I'm an idiot and I played my extra movement card, so now I have 9. I can scoot all the way across the board to explode you.
Yeah, that's why I hung on to those for a while.
I've had the same thing. I've had my boots of hunt, and I don't want to play those right now.
Guys, I got a real dirty trick. It's gonna be good if I survive.
Oh goodness. Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
If we boom you, you might get to hit him hard.
Well, I'm at 5. So this card I played, I'm initiative 5. So the first time I take damage this round, I gain blood energy equal to the damage I receive. So if I can just throw myself into that fire panel and take 20 damage,
don't worry. I might go first. I might go before you because I'm a 5'6". No, you'll go before me. Okay. So don't do that though. You'll kill me. I'll die. We can't.
No. I'm just gonna walk into the Hellfire panel, not you. Yeah.
What if his it might go up? Let's see what happens. We don't know what's going to happen. Okay, we got a 3/5/5. So let's see the speed of Malvara. He's a 5, so he's going to go second. He's going to break the tie between me and Ben.
Yikes.
Okay.
So Kyrena, you're up first. Kyrena, can I interest you in some property? Way the hell over here.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm thinking I might come right here, so that way I don't get smacked by.
This is Brock Varun.
Wait a minute.
Chief Varun's real estate agency over here. He's like, I want to be interest you in some hexes in this area.
Yeah. Okay. So let me roll. See what I get, and we'll go from there.
Okay, that is a really cool card. Being able to re-roll is one of my favorite things in the game.
Yeah,
especially when you
get that too. Yeah,
not in this case, but when you get doubles, it's so nice because you're like, I could potentially get an alt.
Doubles, nice. So I could place my Blessed Ground, or I could do my ult. So I'm going to do my ult because I've got that token up. So
that makes sense.
And you might be dead. So who knows?
Yeah. So I come down here. We'll look at my ult. It's Searing Light. Roll 3 temporary attack dice. Deal this much bonus damage and heal by this much HP. There's not much healing in this game, so it's kind of nice. Then gain all Radiance tokens, and I can move any of the 3 dice I just rolled onto Radiance tokens to replace any other dice there. So
cool.
Yeah, it's a big splashy thing. So this will be nice because I also went fastest, so maybe it'll actually come after me. I'll take that 4, and that's it.
Hey, that's 6 extra damage, and you heal 6. That's a 12-point swing.
Dan, you don't have any cards left in your hand that you could yeet to re-roll with an exile ability, do you?
I can prevent some damage.
Yeah, I've got. I was gonna say I've got a re-roll ability, but that I can't re-roll your dice because it's an exile thing that only works on my turn.
That's an interesting idea, though, for an ability. Could someone have an exile card that allows a teammate to re-roll some dice?
Yeah, for sure.
Put that in the bucket of things that we might work into the game.
Well, I'm going to come over here, and that's going to hit me next turn. But I could stay in there, but that's really close to chains.
You're still taking the damage either way, right?
Mhm.
Whether you.
So, all right. So I'm hitting for what was that? 7 plus all these lovely guys down here. I can math. I promise. 9 and 16 plus 5 is 21 damage.
So 25.
Yeah.
So he's down to 124. He's getting in range.
Okay.
All right, but he goes now. So there's that. So let's see what happens. He is busting out. Inferno Quake. Champion
no.
are reduced to 0. Hey Ben, he just told
My plan. I'm not even in range. What am I supposed to do?
And advance the Hellfire track 1 space.
Oh
So
no.
does 30 damage.
Oh no.
He's going to be targeting fastest initiative, so he is going to punch you, Dan.
Wait a minute.
He's going to punch you.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to take a lot of damage.
Ooh.
So he's taking 13, 14, 18 damage from all of our dice. And this,
Okay, that clears.
That's
But
24, 106.
he's also busting out the Fire Blast token, and it's for the fastest initiative, Dan.
Oh boy.
Slide that under there,
Yoink.
and we'll deal with that soon enough.
I think we will.
So he hit me. So he hit me for what was that again? 14?
13.
Just 14?
13.
13. Well, I'm gonna reduce that by half.
With your little shield. Nice.
Yeah, because it's only from attacks, so
That's
I might
good.
as well. And then
Also, there's 2 tokens, Fire Blast tokens. So for the next round, he's got 2 additional.
I mean, you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm not going to reduce that by half. I'm not going to gain this token because of the shield. Instead.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's probably the play there. That's the play, because that keeps him from getting a die, which is
Yeah.
that would have been
then
bad.
I'm going to go to 40, and then I'm going to deal back a total of 11 damage with my Radiance.
All right, I got his 11.
Pretty solid. Ooh, we got him below 100.
We do.
Oof.
He's at 97 health.
Guys,
Nice.
I just realized something, though. He's going to rotate, and you guys can't move.
We know. I know, Dan. You can't move either.
But I'm going to be alive. That's the difference.
But
What?
guess what? Guess what? Here's a great move. Like, you don't have to worry about my Fire Blast token.
Yeah. Should have thought of that, Malvaro, before you killed Brock.
I got one last turn to hit him as hard as I can.
Yeah.
Oh, golly.
Ben, you're up first.
What's the point?
You should roll your dice.
Oh, no, I know. It's true. If I get a natural alt, it'll be great. Oh, that's the opposite of a natural alt.
Shoot Brock.
You didn't get doubles either, so you can't even add a Fire Blast test to your hand.
No. And I didn't even roll low enough to get an arena experience card.
No.
And I didn't roll any ones to heal any hit points.
Now, remember, I think we added the rule. Let me make sure, because everybody watching, something that you'll notice about this is when you design and you've changed the rules 800,000 times, you forget the latest set because you start to confuse things that used to be. So if you chose not to attack, you could also get an arena experience card that way.
Right. Well. Okay. Yeah.
Is that still true? Is that still true?
I think so. Okay. No, I think that's still good because that way you at least get some benefit on a turn that is otherwise a complete wash.
And it was specifically for this situation.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna gain 1 bonus attack die and choose a new arena experience card, and just to kind of sit here and wait for the fire to
Sometimes
get
the hardest part of heroism is admitting that the battle is out of your hands or out of your reach. Well, I am within reach, luckily. I have 2 space with my big stupid poleaxe. So now, question. If forced movement goes off, that supersedes me personally not being able to move, right? So like I'm gonna have to
I don't think so. I think if forced movement goes off when your movement speed is 0, you're actually okay. Because you can't move.
But then it wouldn't clear because I didn't.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is that?
Yeah. FAQs.
You guys are making up the rules on the spot.
No.
Wow! Are you freaking kidding me?
Wow!
Wait,
wow!
Wait! wait, improved form. Once per turn, you may reroll any ones that you roll. That includes my D20. Yes. So glad I took that. Okay, well, let's reroll this piece of crap. And then it's a 2. Great. Oh, and that's all. Oh, I'm going out with a bang, kids. A 9. No, it's a 6. It's even worse. Okay, so when Vrock gets a second ult, you don't get a second D20. You just get to re-roll your D20 and add that amount of damage on top again. So I'm going to do that for sure. So I've got 9, 15, 21. So let's see what else. 21 plus, God almighty, 27. So not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. So that drops him down to 70.
Yeah.
And
I think
there's that. There's that.
Okay, so
Goodbye.
bye everyone. It was a great plan.
Brock takes 30 damage. Oh, he only has 20. Did you also? What did you have? Oh, wait, you're good. You've got.
You got I'm
10.
at 4 hit points.
10 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's just go faster than him, yeah?
All right, I'm gonna now that I'm dead and y'all are about to die, I'm just gonna play with Malvara now.
Sure.
What else? Dan, you probably got the better you got the better RPG voice. So what do you think Malvara sounds like, Dan?
Oh man, Malvara is probably something like
Foolish champions, why did you wander into my realm?
Or something like that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait, you know way better. My redneck demon voice.
Wait, James, can you do redneck Malvara?
Yeah.
You dirtbag sons of bitches, get out of here. Yeah. Something like that. PG-13 for the kids.
I'm actually gonna exile in response to taking that damage.
Okay.
Discard to exile to prevent damage equal to twice the total on all my radiance dice. So that's 8. So I'm gonna save 16 health from that.
Nice. Okay. That might be the move.
Yeah, 26. Yeah, it might.
Still, being below 30 is still pretty rough.
Yeah.
In this instance, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, you got your cards to play?
I played my 1.
Oh, you have a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
And you got to pick everything up, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I will. Oh, that Dan did. Yeah.
Dan did. And that's the other thing that's really nice about the exile ability. In that case, now Dan was able to exile it, which then gave him access to be able to pick up his hand, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. I am going to play my 1 as well.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Let's see what old Malvari Pants does here. He's going to play his 4.
4. Okay.
So
I'm going to go first because I have a 1-0, which is basically a 1-0.
Yeah.
So that monster's going to smack me in the face this time.
Ooh.
So good on you. Let's see what happens. Dubs. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to give myself a Sacred Shield. See if I can stay in this game. And hit for a lovely, what is that? Math 9, 13? Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So that goes down. And 3. Whoop, 57.
All right. Here I go.
Wait, are you going to move, Dan? You should totally move.
Well, yeah, I guess I should. 1, 2. Let's go over there. So I can always move into the fight next time.
Singles. Okay. Still haven't rolled doubles yet. Gonna keep trying. But I get to give him another ignite die, and then how much am I doing?
Is that 19?
That is 19.
Woo-hoo. I can math. So we'll take 20 off, which is down to 37 plus 1, so 38.
Also, I rolled a 1, so I'm actually going to heal 2 hit points.
Whoa.
Nice.
And I'm going to... Yeah. And then untapped potential. If I have less than 10 blood energy at the start of my turn, I gain a blood energy die. So
that's the start of your turn, so you should have rolled that.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
So roll that up and take it. 4.
Ooh, okay, 4. All right. And yeah, I think that's the end of my turn, right? Okay. Someone already did the 19 damage.
Malvara.
Yeah, I did. All right, he's going.
Okay.
Here, wait,
Being gentle,
card.
James.
Oh, sure. Well,
Oh, yeah.
the roll's there.
Surge of
Surge of
power.
power. Surge of power.
Oh,
Great.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Yep, everybody's getting pulled in.
And he's gonna attack everybody with his damage.
Yeah, he is. And I just, I rolled a, he got doubles. It was low. This is a good thing I let me roll. So it's 10. It's only 11. He's hitting everybody for 11. You're dead.
I am dead. That is the end of me.
He takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He takes 12 damage from our dice situation. So let's drop him to 26. Oh, look at this. Mono e mono.
And then I'm gonna take
to 26.
11 damage. Oof.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's gonna punch you. Yeah. And he's gonna. Well, I guess he's gonna give you a force movement.
no.
Dice.
I mean, I guess I could use my shield, but I think I want to use it for next turn. To stay alive for one more time. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get hit by this. Oh my.
Yeah, because then the
There's
fire
nothing-
panels move,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
and you get hit for
Yeah,
30.
like-
And even if you prevent half of it with the attack, you'd still take 15 damage.
All right, well, let's play it out. Let's do this
Yeah.
honorably. So I'm going to use my shield to take less than half of that. So it's 6. So that goes up to 21. And then I'm going to bounce 8 damage back at him. From Hell's Heart, I stab at thee. That's Moby Dick, kids. And let the good times roll.
So end of the round,
Yeah.
all this stuff rotates. You get a big face full of fire.
And I die.
So close. So we took Malvara all the way from 450 down to 18.
And we still lost.
That's close though.
It was real close.
Ugh.
Oh,
Guys,
that was pretty epic fall over there.
I'm so sad. If I hadn't lost all my movement speed on that turn, I was just gonna hop.
Was gonna work.
I was gonna hop into the fire. I was gonna gain 20 blood energy. I was gonna lose another 30 HP for my ultimate, and then do another 150 damage. It would have been great. But oh well.
Yes. Kill first, ask questions of the corpse later.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we were going to show you after we defeated Malvara was all the cool unlocks, but
We didn't earn those.
We didn't earn them, but we're still going to put them out here and just pretend like we did. And so we would have access for the next fight. Someone could take the chains of the demon because we had taken his hook and chain. And it's a champion can flip this card face down at the start of their turn to move any enemy adjacent to themselves and deal 5 damage. You flip this card face up when you refresh your hand of initiative cards. So you're only going to get access to that ability once or twice, but it can be really, really beneficial.
It's really fun in a PvP match to just from someone thinks they're safe, they're on the other end of the arena, and you just kind of Scorpion, just get over here.
I'm a big fan of the adding the arena experience cards to the deck, just because these are really fun, and they're really fun when they come into play. Like seeing that mine really helped me deal some more damage, which made it close. It felt good when I got that stupid 1 on my D20. But what this one says, when you resolve a triples ability, you may remove up to 3 dice or tokens from your champion. So that's nice. Demon's Brand, when you roll any number of 1s on your turn, gain 1 temporary attack die. I'd love to have that one. Collateral damage, when you attack, you may deal 10 damage to an enemy adjacent to the target of your attack or your attack.
Oh, typo.
I think it's up. No,
should
it's
be
up.
of. Yeah. I read it right in my brain. I was like, wait. So you get to collateral damage. Nice. And then as we've talked about, once you defeat Malvara, you get to add these items, hit the wrong button, into your arena challenges deck. So now the flame wheel is in place. You can bring the panels over and use those in PvP. Same with the Fire Blast tokens. They have.
One.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say another one of the fun things you get when you finish the boss is there's a lore section in the story that is written by Ari, the writer of the novel, and it's different if you win or if you lose. So you get a if you lose, you get a horrifying description of what happened. It's bad.
Pretty sure James jinxed this on Kickstarter page. We know the mechanics, so we spank bosses. We did design them. You're not completely wrong. Especially on the starting boss, I expected us to win. We don't.
We came close.
Yeah.
Lose.
It's
But that's what's fun about these mechanics, right? Sometimes the way that these cards come out, it's going to make a different combination of things every time. And that's what I think's really, I mean, not to toot our own horn, but it's a really cool system how the environmental plus the ability deck plus the dice mechanics. It's like this 3-layer thing, and the way that those things layer on top of each other for each boss is very different and very unique, and every time is very different. So, yeah, we got murderfied.
Yeah.
But as you see, I mean, it's roughly about an hour. So you're gonna die when you face these bosses, and you reset it and try again. The other option, of course, is to you can swap out any characters you want. So maybe you're like, after you face a boss the first time and you're like, oh, Calvio's ability against this boss would be really helpful. Does anybody want to swap out to Calvio? The only thing that messes with is if you're trying to check off certain experience boxes for certain characters to unlock upgrades for that character. But you're unlocking the experience boxes just based off the character that's being played, and then anyone who plays that character any other time has access to those upgrades. So it's like a universal unlock system. Close is only good enough in horseshoes and hand grenades. I can't disagree. We definitely lost and died, but that's the fun part of the game. I think it's especially when you're doing co-op stuff. Like if it's easy, I don't feel a whole lot of enjoyment when something's easy.
Yeah, it's like we need to win and feel good about winning because it was hard, Yeah.
This is definitely a boss that you probably, it maybe having a ranged character could be helpful, just so you have a little bit more, flexibility on where you can stand to do your attacks, especially trying to dodge all these fire blast tokens, hellfire panels, force movement dice, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and like you said, kind of saying, that's part of the strategy, right? Is like trying to form your party and pick like, okay, we've got 3 players. Who should we go into this fight with?
No. So their question is, how do you house rule gaining loot cards? You don't lock them into the character. No, they are just available to the group, and so maybe we might come up with something that.
I think for PvP there would definitely be like some sort of draft rules or something for choosing some of the upgrades that are publicly available. Like this Chains of the Demon card, like who gets that in your next PvP match?
Oh yeah, in that case, I think we would come up with something like, if you want it, you could have a bid system.
Yeah, like how much HP are you willing to bid?
You have to bid a certain amount of HP to take your choice of item, and then if there's multiple items available, right, you can only have one. But in this case, whoever spends the most gets the pick of what's available.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's good and bad all at the same time. You better really want something. You're like, or you're just like, I'm gonna bid 2 HP. That's all I'm gonna bid. And hopefully everybody else will go really low too, and I get something cheap. That's definitely probably what Vanera would want. She'd want to see blood for people to take these items.
Yeah, you don't get those chains for free.
No, sirs. Okay. Well, team, that is Malvara. We will we'll probably set up tomorrow. What we're planning to do is we're working on a couple of the recommendations that have been thrown onto BGG, and we're gonna throw them into the arena and give them a whirl and see what happens. So that should be fun. So you can come watch tomorrow at 4:00, same time, same Bloodstone channel, same Bloodstone time. And thanks, Dan, for that. I owe you $1. And I think one of the things that you'll get to see a little bit of our process too, of like, because we're not going to be able to help ourselves. We're gonna go right into design mode as we're playing these things out. We're going to talk about the issues that it presents, how we would fix that. And things like that. So you'll get a little behind the scenes view of how we work on our designs.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Bid HP like Pirates of the Caribbean. Foreteller. and 4 4s. Okay. Okay. All right, team. Well, thanks for watching. See you on the campaign page later.
Good. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay, bye.